The Minister in the Presidency for Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, rounds off the 2023 16 Days of Activism of No Violence Against Women and Children campaign that's taking place in Pietermaritzburg. uMgungundlovu is one of the districts enlisted as a gender-based violence and femicide hotspot in KwaZulu-Natal. This follows the recent crime statistics released by the Ministry of Police. SABC News reporter Nonhlakanipho Magwaza joins us live now for an update there. Nonhlakanipho, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Just talk us through, what the statistics remind us, in fact, of what the statistics said about that particular area and, the reason why the minister is there, given, of course, what we understand is a high statistics regarding gender-based violence.
Good morning, Criselda, and good morning to the viewers at home. Yes, we are here at Kwaqaluza, where the Minister in the Presidency for Women and Children and Women and People with Disability will be visiting the area to close the 16 days of activism here in the province. Currently, they are in a briefing with the Premier, KZN Premier Nkosazana, and they will arrive shortly. But now what is happening is that the community, the maidens and the men of the community are here to demonstrate, to march to where the event is going to happen, just to make it to raise an awareness about gender-based violence here in the area. As you've said before, that judging from the crime stats that were released, that this place was spotted as a hotspot for gender-based violence and assaults against women and children. But with me now is an NGO member, uMgungundlovu, who will be speaking to us about exactly what they intend to do when they march here today. uMgungundlovu, you're here preparing to march to the center. Just briefly tell us what the reason for the march is.
Okay, the reason for this march is to actually raise awareness on gender-based violence and how it affects mostly women and children, as well as people who are in the LGBTQI+ network. So this GBV this awareness campaign is aimed at raising this awareness and also getting men to be part of this initiative so that they can understand the issues affecting us and also play a part in actually fighting this issue, because it's not only affecting us but it's also affecting their sisters, it's also affecting them as men. So we need to come together and actually debrief and actually talk about ways in which we can fight this issue.
Ms. Nkosazana, we understand that these are ongoing campaigns. Do you believe that campaigns such as this actually help to reduce gender-based violence in the area?
When you talk about 16 days of activism, I wouldn't really say it does fight the real issue, but this is just to raise awareness so that the communities can know what is happening. But we need to start having these conversations in our little corners, in our homes, and we need to talk about healing, because we have inherited a lot of anger from our past issues. Our past traumas are reincarnated in the way that we live. So we need to start having conversations about violence. We need to start having conversations about what is gender-based violence, because it's not only physical but it's also emotional and psychological. We need to have open discussions around these issues.
Thank you so much. Speaking about dialogues, there is Mr. Zuma, who is from the men's sector. They usually conduct ongoing dialogues with men in the area just to help reduce the scourge of gender-based violence. Mr. Zuma, Ms. Nkosazana was talking about dialogues and communicating with men. Do you believe that the ongoing dialogues that you have with men help with reducing gender-based violence in this area?
Thank you for this opportunity. It helps us a lot. This is a platform where we're creating a space for men and have these dialogues, and we believe that for having these dialogues, it helps us a lot as men to decrease the gender-based violence in our society.
That was the minister who just arrived here with the premier of KZN, and the march is just about to start, or it is starting. They're going now to where the program is about to start, and I believe that later on we will come back and speak to the premier and speak to the minister about the ongoing campaigns of gender-based violence here in the province and what is being done to reduce gender-based violence, especially here in the uMgungundlovu district.